Hey guys, so I'm not going to do a lot of talking in this video because I want to actually turn this over to India. Yes, India is talking right now about the Taliban Special Forces. Their name, they go by Badri 313 unit, and they explain in their video, and to me this is the best explanation that I've heard. It's in a very simple manner, and I want to share it with you. But please know the Taliban Special Forces have weapons and gear that us Americans left behind. I guess we attempted to leave it behind for the Afghani army, but when they fled, the Taliban then took everything that they could. So please check this out. It's very interesting, and I think this is what we should be paying attention to in the next couple weeks, because I think this is what's going to make matters worse in Afghanistan. But check it out for yourself.
So when you talk about Taliban, what's the image that comes to your mind? Shalwar kameez clad Taliban brandishing Kalashnikovs on the streets of Kabul or driving from Pakistan to Afghanistan, that's dominated public imagination. But Taliban 2.0 comes in a brand new avatar. It's now portraying itself as an elite special commando unit. And after the battle of Al-Badr, they're calling themselves the Badr or Badri 313, equipped with ultra-modern weapons, equipments and systems. Now, these Badri 313 commandos indicate they're armed with the latest assault rifles, with helmets, bulletproof jackets. Look at those images. India Today's Shivarur gets us a top story.
When you think of the Taliban, you think of that stereotypical terrorist image in their traditional garb, wielding a Kalashnikov rifle. An image visible very clearly when they posed inside Kabul's presidential palace. But the Taliban's muscle has another side to it. What you're looking at is the Badri 313 battalion, a special commando-style unit that is securing the Taliban's hold over Kabul and other parts of Afghanistan. As the Taliban took over the presidential palace, the Badri 313 fanned out across Kabul, keeping a hawk's eye on any reprisals. And in case you hadn't noticed, the Badri 313 looks like any modern special forces unit. Take a close look at this image of the unit. Observe how well equipped the soldiers are. Apart from that big Taliban flag they're wielding, the Badri 313 soldiers wield modern assault rifles, modern firearms, updated combat clothing including protective vests and pads, and even night vision optical devices attached to their combat helmets. While training and tactics are definitely everything, a cursory look at the Badri 313 in comparison to Indian and Pakistani special forces shows that they definitely look at least geared for the part. Earlier comprised of a mix of militant groups, the Badri 313 now operates with the Taliban. The name of the unit originates from the Battle of Badr, in which Muhammad led a victorious army of 313 men. Indoctrinated with the Taliban's brand of militant Islam, with a name that harks back to an ancient religious war, but kitted out for the modern battlefield. The Badri 313 train like any commando unit, with all manner of tactical, storming and attack training conducted at undisclosed locations in the hinterland. The high-quality images released on social media by the Badri 313 last week also appear pointed at serving a purpose. Experts believe it could be the Taliban sending out a signal that they aren't a ragtag movement of farmers and shepherds who live by stealing weapons, but have embraced modern military methods, even special forces operation tactics. The Badri 313 unit has already begun to secure Kabul and other areas, imposing the will of the Taliban. With the Taliban now in power, there's every reason to believe that the militia could grow in strength. Expect to see much more of the Badri 313 in the weeks and months ahead. Bureau Report, India Today.
And during the course of the next 1 hour, we will give you details of the kind of weapons, equipment, systems that the Taliban have acquired, because the Americans just fled and the Afghan National Army, it just disintegrated. Aircraft, other systems, unmanned aerial vehicles, assault rifles, night vision devices, surveillance systems, we'll tell you everything.